We are 7 days away from MLB the Show 21. This game is something I have been waiting for months now. We've been playing MLB the Show 20 for over a year now, and I need MLB the Show 21 in my veins. I think you guys are on the same boat as me if you click this video. So whether you are a brand new player hopping on from Xbox and joining us in this community for the first time, or if you are someone who has been playing MLB The Show, looking for ways to get back into the rhythm of things before MLB 21, I'm going to talk about 5 different ways you all can prepare for the game and things you can do to make sure you are prepared for Diamond Dynasty and building your team, to get into the zone so you can play as good as you can, and things like that. So, without further ado, let's talk about 5 different ways we can prepare for MLB The Show 21. So my first tip for all of you guys, if you do have MLB The Show 20 or any MLB The Show game, I suggest that you play it. That may be a very redundant tip, but if you have the game and you're about a week away from the new one, I really recommend you play the game. Play some ranked seasons, events on MLB 20 if you have it, whatever it takes to get warm, offline practice, just get into the rhythm. The best thing you could do to practice for the game is to actually play and practice, make sure you're in the zone. For all of you guys who may not have MLB The Show and have other games like shooters that you play a game like Call of Duty, Apex, Fortnite, whatever shooter kind of game which requires precise aim, that should help you with your stick control. If you play a game like Call of Duty where you're moving your right stick a lot and you have to be precise with your movement and aim, if you don't have MLB The Show right now, that's a good way to practice. You get that stick precision down, practice your aim with your right stick. Having control of your right stick is a big deal with pitching this year, especially with the new pitching method, pinpoint pitching. Having control of that right stick and being able to accurately control it is going to really help you with pitching. And also, if you happen to be precise with your left stick, that'll help you with your aiming of your hitting, aiming your PCI, and allowing you to become a better hitter in the game. So even though it may not seem like it will help you playing Call of Duty, how is that going to help you by playing MLB The Show? Being able to control your stick aim and your accuracy is going to really help you be a good player in the game. So that is tip number 2 I suggest for all you guys. Number 3, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one. Take notes on players with glitchy swings. So one thing with MLB The Show, which I'm not sure if this is the case with other sports games, some players could have the best stats on earth, but if their swing just sucks, the card just doesn't play as well in MLB The Show. One thing that you want to keep an eye out on is players who have glitchy swings. Look for current players who will probably get live series cards next year in the game. So players that currently play in the MLB, maybe watch some streamers and YouTubers around the community and look for some silver, gold players that have some glitchy swings. For example, I'll list a couple for you right now. Eugenio Suarez on the Reds, glitchy swing at third base. Jorge Soler, glitchy swing in right field for the Royals, and so on. Look for players that may not be the best players in the league, but have glitchy swings. So when you start playing MLB The Show 21, you could buy these cheap players when they come out, build your team around that, so you don't have to spend 2,000, 3,000 to 5,000 stubs for a gold or a diamond you may not be as good with. So keep an eye out on players that you see used around the community in BR, or just in general, current players you see to have good swings, and take mental notes on who you may want to try coming into the new game. So tip number 4 I have for you is to watch real baseball. Even if you are joining us on MLB The Show for the first time and you don't watch baseball much, I suggest you watch some real baseball. In case you aren't the most in tune with the MLB, just baseball in general, one thing you could really do is watch some baseball in a kind of analytical fashion. Watch the game, see what teams are doing to win, see how hitters approach the plate, see what kind of pitches that pitchers throw to kind of mess with a hitter's routine at the plate. Honestly, a lot of real-life baseball translates into MLB The Show strategy. So being able to understand the in-depth strategies of real-life baseball is going to help you a ton. And my final tip I'm going to give you guys is to watch gameplay tips from MLB 20. We're about a week out from the new game, and right now there aren't big tips and things like that with the new game because we haven't really played it. But there are plenty of tips on this channel here. In case you have not subscribed already, we are going to be doing more of this in MLB 21. But also, there are a ton of other great creators around the community who have made gameplay tip videos for MLB 20, and a lot of those are going to carry over for MLB The Show 21. While there are some new things with gameplay, a lot of the same things can be said about hitting and pitching and everything like that that is useful information to have. So, if you're going to be a good player in MLB The Show 20, a lot of the same things that you do right should carry over to MLB 21. So watching tips around the community or on my channel here are great ways to prepare. That is it. 5 quick tips to help you guys prepare for MLB The Show 21. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the like button and send it to a friend who has never played MLB The Show before. Get them all prepared for the new game, and hopefully this helps you guys out with preparing for MLB The Show 21. Have a great rest of your day. I will be streaming on Twitch in case you want to have any sort of questions to ask me there, or you can comment them down below, and I'll make sure to reply to those right away. And without keeping you anymore, deuces.